Ah. Oh, I had audio turned off. What a clown I am. Wow. Yeah. I think you guys can hear me now. But at any rate, yeah. So, that sucks. That makes the whole live stream experience really worth it. So, I apologize for that, folks. Oh, well. Yeah. So I had I read a message to you that I received from YouTube opening up this live stream, and they wanted to make sure that I was aware that, I should have moderators and choose to do all that stuff, but we don't do that. At any rate, yeah. I did the same thing, basically, in the last live stream I did when we were chopping this field. So you didn't hear any of the audio from the beginning of this live stream. We are in the field that I have planted, or did plant 3 years ago, Trump 2020 into. And I don't have a video to post here for today. We are more or less caught up on the whole daily stuff. And the trouble I ran into was I ended up videoing things, and the videos got too long. So I had to break them up in a couple of different segments. And by doing so, it stretched out the videos there for a little while. And, if I'd put up the videos, they'd have been an hour and a half or 2 hours long. So it kind of stretched the videos out there for a while, and I got behind. Now I am caught up. So I do have a couple of videos that I've got to edit here yet. They were from yesterday, and I, of course, haven't had time to do that yet. So, yeah. So we're loading my nephew right now. This is Davey. We have Sarah on deck, and Jared will be coming in behind Sarah. I had already said all that at the beginning of the live stream, but I did not know. Oh boy, that I had no audio. Of course, now you guys are looking into the sun, and you're trying to peer through a dirty window, and that is no good either. Offered free tractors for a ride. No. Southwest PA. What's going on? And we got Rochester, Minnesota. Oh, let's see here. I gotta get on the right windrow here. We've got a little island that we gotta work around here. And we don't only have a little bit left of this field. We've got a 20-acre field to do, and then a 15-acre piece, and then we should be done for tonight. Well, this has been beautiful hay here. We've got a couple of days worth of chopping left to finish out second cut, and then we need to roll into cutting wheat. Back when we started second cutting, we were like, well, wheat's not really pressing, and we're going to get down to second cutting. We're going to be waiting for wheat, and that's simply not the case now, being that second cutting is hung on so long here. So, got a couple of neighbors that have cut wheat already. They're starting to work on it. I don't know if they were able to do anything today though I moved the camera and I spilled some haylage at the same time. That's not good. Now let's see if I can get a little bit more on the tail end there. Yeah, so this wet weather doesn't do too well with wheat either. So we got this truck just about loaded. Keeping on here, I guess. And we got him loaded. Once we get to the end of the field, he'll be able to take that back and dump it. Alright, Sarah's going to roll in now. We'll get her loaded. Goes around this island here. We gotta get that done. Southbury, Connecticut. Nice. We had some visitors stop in today from Massachusetts. Guys that watch us do what we do here. They ended up going over to the Two-Cylinder Club meeting over in Waterloo, New York, and they were passing through. Stopped in at the farm, talked to my father for a brief moment, and then they followed him over to the field. And a young man with him, he was probably, I don't know, 10, 12 years old. Him and his father rode in the chopper for a little while. And the other gentleman, I believe he was the young man's uncle. He rode with my father for a little bit. So they visited a little while and ended up heading back to Massachusetts. Flat Rock, Illinois. Man, we've got Bob from Texas. So. But yeah, that was a nice visit from them. And then we had another gentleman stop in the other day. He was actually a DTAC guy from John Deere. He worked with the forestry division, and he was visiting a dealership in eastern New York. They were having training on forwarders or something, and he just wanted to say hello. He sent me an email a while ago. Then we had another guy stop in this week as well. Him and his wife, he used to live in the area, and he now lives down in Florida. He was driving by, seen us out. Him and his wife stopped. We chatted for a little while, and then we went chopping hay. Watching from Guntown, Mississippi. Nice. We got sunny Arizona. Is it ever not sunny in Arizona? Oh boy. But I do apologize for there not being any audio in the beginning of this damn live stream. I know what the old replay is going to be like. I'm going to be getting comments on comments about, I can't hear you. Hold on. All you got to do is hold on. God. Oh, well. Oh, I went to turn the microphone level up on this iPad, and I must have swiped across the mute button. That's what must have happened. So, that's a pain in the butt. So we got her about 2/3 loaded. Jared's getting ready to slide on in here. And then we'll load that new Moss trailer. Some of you may have noticed that the decals went ahead and fell off a bit. Jared didn't really like them decals on there, so he went ahead and took them off with a pressure washer. But you can see a little bit of the resemblance of what decals were sticking on the side. So, the glue from the decals is still on there. We're not going to have her full when she gets to the end of the field. We're going to have to run her back up through a short windrow, get her topped off. My nephew should be in here with that other silage trailer after Jared. I think that's the order anyways. So we'll go ahead and put a little more on Sarah. Maybe if she lets me, we'll even load the cab shield. Yeah, she might just let me do that. That's what they're on there for. Extra space to fill. Get right up on that. Oh, she won't. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we can't quite make her to the end, but we're going to try. We got a little bit of haylage creeping off the side there. We're almost to the end, and we're not going to make it. Alright, we got Jared on deck here. Any new chopper coming? No. No, not for a couple years anyways. I like this one too much. This one's rolling in, and what do we got for hours on her here? Let's see. We got 3,252 on the engine. And 2071 on their cutter head. So, this is just getting broke in. Alright. Jared had to do fancy maneuvering to get out and around here. So you can see that we don't have any decals on the side anymore, but if you look very closely, you can almost see the backing, the sticky stuff that the decals left on there. So, Lancaster, England, Lancashire, England. Well, hello, how is it going out there? Yeah. It's still young. Alrighty. So we're getting this field knocked down in a hurry here. Get back on these long rows again. The short rows are quite a pain in the butt. father should be here after Fitzy, I think. Yeah. But Jared had a little issue last night. He was rolling out of the field with his last load. Went over a couple of windrows because we were chopping the outside time around the field. He drove over a couple of windrows, rolled up some hay underneath the front axle, and it caught the drive shaft. Drive shaft wound up with hay, ripped the air lines off, a couple of electrical valve sensor wires that go to the rear end, different diff lock and stuff like that. So he had to cut all the hay off the drive shaft and do a little fixing here this morning. But yeah, you can just barely see the Hollywood Horgan right there on the side, right in the black, right below the red. And so there's still a little bit left there. Well, we got a nice Hainsworth sticker on this side right in the middle. Looks good on there. But yeah, we are just about to the point in the field where we had planted into the field Trump 2020. What do I take in my coffee? A little cream and a little sugar. Adam, we got a little rain shower. It rained hard actually for about 5 minutes. And we were actually circling the trucks a little bit, and I said, let me put a little bit more on you. We filled a couple of loads, only about half full, half to 2/3. And then the sun came out, ground dried out, and we kept going. We had one field that was all merged up, and the mergers waited until we got that field almost done. Then they went into the next field, and Andrew didn't really like the way the hay was. It was wet, but we got on it anyways. The sun kind of dried that out rather quickly, and we were able to just keep on motoring through it here. So we could get rain every day this coming week as well. And we kind of want to get this hay done, so we're pushing it a little bit. We were getting some moisture levels in the high 60s there a moment ago on the other side of the field. I'll have to look at the moisture reading here. Once I get some hay going through the chopper pipe there. We're 63.4% right now, so that's pretty good. But around by the woods, we were getting some 70s and so on, so. Kingston, Ontario. Do I like decaf or regular? I like regular coffee. Yeah, I don't know if I can taste the difference between decaf and regular or not. Look, that's blue. Oh boy. Oh, let's see. How many cow are you have on your farm? Oh, I don't know. There's somewhere in the neighborhood of, say, 4,000. Yeah, somewhere around there. So, somebody asked the other day who we put feed up for. This is all the crops that we put up except for wheat are consumed by our own cows. We don't sell anything other than wheat, and we grow wheat for rotation and crop rotation and for the straw. So gives us a little spending money. Top of a windrow there because I had one windrow run out. Yes, it is a good day to chop. Mucho broke it today. Didn't have anything mucho broke today, Adam. Oh boy. Oh, slipping it over the side there a little bit. Look down for a second to read a comment. We spill a little bit. That's not good. I'm sure it's got a problem with his back left mud flat getting caught up on the tire. That mud flat bracket needs a little adjustment backwards a little bit. That or you just take the arm off, or the flap off, and flip it with the other side. The flaps starting to get a little bend to it. It's just a rubber flap. Yeah. You see some hay come out of the spout right when we turned on the headland there, but damn feed rolls, or the auger rather, gets wound up with hay. And of course I can't see it through the net screen on the head, and it starts grabbing that, pulling it through. Probably should shut the feed rolls off as I'm traveling on the headland, so I'm not throwing hay everywhere. We got him almost loaded. We got the front. We got it right up to the racks. Then we start loading the back. Then we go back up towards the front here. And then once I get him full, I'm up way up front. And then he just keeps going, and then I have the whole length of the trailer to let the pipe clean out. We'll get him stacked up there pretty good. Then we'll let old Fitzy roll on in here. Get him loaded. Probably should take him down in the bottom side of this field. Finish out that first time around. Got a little bit more to put right in that hole right there. Another hole right there. Jared sees that I'm going towards the back. He's moving forward a little bit. We got that there. And we got the front compartment needs a little bit. Not gonna quite make it to the end, I don't think. Alright, I stop, he keeps going, pipe cleans out, next trailer please. So we got Fitzy here, C5 and another Moss trailer, same thing, same color scheme, the whole 9 yards. We need to trade that red one off that we have and get another black one. Chuck Hainsworth, he would like to see us have different color trailers. He said, and that way you can tell when a different trailer rolls into you all the time. Yeah, but we kind of like our color scheme all the same here. Yep, I-81 is in the background there. So we've got one more field to do over here. Actually, we've got two more fields to do after this one. So, we've got a 20-acre field that runs perpendicular to 81. That's got a pretty good sized hill on it. And we figured we would wait until it got a little drier to do that one, so we weren't trying to pull these trucks up and down the hill. I don't have any other trucks here other than the one we're loading, so we'll go on over here, jump on some short rounds, clean these up, let the trucks catch up to us here. And I think we can get this done in one round of trucks. So by the time Jared gets back to this field, we should be able to have it cleaned up. Tennessee, you subscribe. Sweet. We're getting them out there tonight. Let's see. Somebody says, what about Moss? Guy you chop for? So we gotta get on this long row here. He's gonna have to do it. The guy around Chopper for ruined all Moss trailers also. Is that right? What's on the top of the C5? That is an air conditioner unit. That truck worked in the oil fields in Alberta, Canada. And it was parked a lot of the time. And they had like a power unit running the heater and the AC unit. So, I don't know what kind of system that's called, but that's the only thing I can think of is they wanted to be able to run, and they wanted to be able to cool the cab with a, like a generator power unit. That truck had a small coffin size bunk on it, just for one man to sleep in, and they had the back window out of it. That's what I was told, anyways. That's the truck that had that Ebasto engine heater on it. One I sold on eBay several years ago. That's the truck there that had that equipment on it. When I bought that truck, it had like 112,000 miles or 120,000 miles or something. 5,000 or 6,000 hours is all. And it had some kind of a it wasn't originally a road tractor. It got shortened up. It had some kind of a concrete batch mixer or something or other on it. And they left it right in the oil field. What the dealer told me anyways. So there was quite a few of them trucks that kind of all did the same thing. So I got hay coming out because I got hay wound around the auger again. Yeah. So, we got Brad coming up with some nifty things here. 636 watching. Any mongrels today? No mongrels today. Other than we've got a mongrel long hay getting wound around this auger. Oh, I've gotta run my crop shield right down on the windrow. That'll help it too. That'll force that auger to come up a little tighter against the actual stripper plates here. Oh, you want to know how I learned how to make silage boxes? Well, I kind of learned all that on my own. I've been building them since the late 90s. By the Boys and Cool Drinks. Thank you, Steve. Put rainbow and unicorn stickers on. Why would I want to do that? Oh, I've put my fair share of haylage or corn silage through a window of a truck. A lot of times, the driver deserved it. You know, they weren't like paying attention, or they weren't staying underneath the pipe. You know, you can't fall asleep in this line of work here. Brian something earlier says he's finally caught a live stream. Alright, the auger's still got some hay on it. Let's see if we run the feeder. Feed rolls backwards. Maybe that'll clean it off. It usually does, but then it ends up winding right back on there again. There we go. Clean that off. So, yeah. Let's see how big of a load we can put on this old girl. He's clawing a little bit getting up through there, but he didn't let me put enough on the front. So we gotta get back up to the front here. About the same thing happened last load as well. Where is the Western Star? The Western Star is hooked to the lowboy. We put flotation tires on. How many trucks did we put them on? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trucks. 2 road tractors, 3 road tractors, 7 trucks, and a few straight trucks, 4 straight trucks, and yeah, 3 tractor trailers. So that's hooked to the lowboy, and that still has road tires on it. Actually, it's hooked to the Aulick trailer. Tim went and got the Aulick trailer out of storage, we can use that for wheat. So the 900 and the 500 here, they'll go to hauling manure along with the white Peterbilt, and then we'll use the Western Star for hauling wheat. Unless one of the other trucks breaks down hauling manure, we'll have to use, well, Jared's got his Mack too for hauling manure. He put some new like skid steer tires on it. He had to put he had to get some driveline work done to it too. He put like $2,000. Like $2,000 into the drive shafts on it just because they were wore out. Got a little rough right on there. Our moisture's they were just drying out a little bit, getting down into the high 50s. we've got him almost to the end of the field. However, we've got more to put on him, so we're going to take him down another row here. Alright, no other truck in sight here. That's not good. What do we got? Why don't I build semi-chopper trailers? That is another good question. We just haven't had time to get there yet. So, believe it or not, I was thinking about building a chain drag style trailer, and I seen that there was a guy not too far away from me selling these Moss trailers. So I said, rather than be held up for a certain amount of time building a trailer, why don't I just buy one now? And then we won't have to worry about building one. And we just haven't gotten to that point yet. It would be fun to build a semi-trailer and get it adopted to how we do our sides and everything. But I just haven't had the time yet or the available amount of time to just start building one. We gotta get some in the front there. Yeah. Alright. Alright, we got truck 18 rolling in, so we're only gonna be sitting for a second here. Alright. So there that one goes. Yeah. Oh, we can wait here. Need to get a 6x6 military truck. Now, the trouble with the military trucks is they're too slow. We've got a lot of land that's long ways away, and they're just, the way they're geared, they're too slow. So, that wouldn't be too good. No, I haven't really talked to Nate in person yet today. I talked to him on the phone a couple of different times. And I haven't been able to ask him for his thought of the day. Yeah. We got Bradley here with truck 18. And my father just pulled in as well. So, we only have a few seconds between trucks here, which is good. We can knock this out in a hurry. So, yeah. Please clean the window. I'll clean the window next gap in trucks I get here. We had some rain that came down a little earlier, and the windows were dusty. That was probably one of the things I should have done in preparation to do a live stream. I should have cleaned the windows too. But then a truck would have pulled in, then I wouldn't have been able to start the live stream. And I probably still wouldn't have started it yet by now. So we might just have to deal with that window being a little dirty. So, window is dirty. David Wells happened to observe something. Imagine that. He observed that the window's dirty. Now you can't see the truck because of the sun as well. So I don't know, I could chop all going one way, but then that wouldn't be that efficient either. Once we get another gap in trucks here, I'll clean that window off for you. When I ordered this chopper, probably what I should have ordered was a windshield wiper for that side window. Maybe I ought to stop one of these drivers and tell them, hey, jump up on here quick. Wash this window, will ya? Oh boy. Oh, let's see here. So, once we get this field done, we will end this live stream. And I've got a couple of, the other field's not that far away, but you get going through the trees and the video stream will buffer and everything else, so that's no fun. So, yeah. Now we're back into the sun. So we can do this. We can switch the camera this away. There. Now you can look. You can look through. Now you're not looking through any glass. Oh boy. We got Alex is in here too. So there's not going to be a gap in trucks anytime soon. We've got a tractor trailer after this truck. And Alex is in here too. That'll enable us to be able to keep rolling here. Greetings from the Netherlands. Yes. The chopper, my favorite piece of equipment. Probably, I think that would be an easy argument to say that it is, indeed. Yeah. It's probably the one piece of equipment that I spend the most time in every year. From, I can easily say, the 1st of June to the 1st of November. So that's a fair amount of time. Got just a little bit more to put on this. We've only got a handful of windrows left. Creeping right across there, pretty good rate. Being that it's Sunday night, I kind of like to be done by about 7 o'clock tonight. Let these guys go early. We ran until 8 o'clock last night. And we're probably going to just about hit the same amount of acres today as we hit yesterday. Oh, Bradley roll on out of here. Yeah. Would I like to demo a different brand of chopper? That would be interesting. I wouldn't mind trying a Klaus or a New Holland or a Krone. Can't mock it till you try it, right? The 9700 chopper that we demoed back last cutting was up in the same area. Kaz Equipment's one of their dealerships just on the other side of 81 here. And I thought they moved the chopper to that dealership, and when I did the first cut in the field that I'm in right now, I can see it from this field. So I'm not quite to that point in the field yet. So I don't know if they still have it there or not. Oh, maybe we can get up on this knob, but I can't. I'm not going to be able to see it from this field. It's the next field I go to. I can see it from that one. So we can flip you guys back over that way. And if the sun is on the opposite side. So we have the, I don't think you guys seen this one yet today, right? No. So we have the Peterbilt pulling the red Moss trailer. My father's running this one, and my mother's actually riding with him. Mostly Case, really. Where is your farm at? Farmer Gage? Is it down? On average, how many hours a week do I work? Oh, I don't know. How many hours in a week? Oh boy. Yeah. I don't know. There's anywhere from 14 to 18 hours a day. And it is, most weeks, it's 7 days a week. So, but I don't really call it work, so does it really work if you don't call it work? Yeah, I don't know. Can I see that dealership? No, I cannot see it from here. If I was able to, if I wasn't able to run the chopper, who would run it? Another good question. Either Jared or my father, or Sarah. But with all of the other stuff going on as far as using Greenstar Monitor and watching trucks in the field and moving from one field to the other, and so there's a lot of things that we have to pay attention to here. So see, we got 649 again here. Everybody's got to make sure they run on over there and hit the old thumbs up. Google or YouTube yells at me when I don't get enough when they don't see enough participation in these live streams. I don't know why they can't stop it for themselves and read some comments, right? I have a problem with language barrier. Well, our guys, they kind of know what I'm saying. I just don't know what they're saying. South Dakota. What have you been getting for rain in South Dakota? It's been dry there, hasn't it? Is that right? New Holland taking over. That's interesting to hear that. Let's see, he's got to back up. So he's got to back up so he can go around that well hole. I'm going to get out of his way so that he hasn't got to drive around me. We'll let him slide right on in there. And then I can come around the back corner of him. That's the other thing with these trailers. You got to treat things a little differently. I gotta move up on them quick there. There we go. Gotta jump the windrow. I gotta get him to go forward. I got enough on the rear, or enough on the front. Just gotta get him to move forward. Turn my right directional on. He's gotta move forward. Make sure he gets in a position where he can hold it. We'll load up the back. Yeah, oh geez, everybody's looking through a dirty window. Oh my. Watching from Minnesota. I can't read the comments that great here. We're up to 645 people. And I'm missing a lot of your comments. I do apologize. I should have somebody writing me reading comments out loud. Then by the time you read the comment and respond to it, you have wasted twice as much time. So, oh, 4 windrows left. Then we get to move to the next field. Darren Skinner, what's going on? No, we don't have any communication anymore with the trucks. We have CVs and everything, and we have given up on them. We hate them. We don't bother with them. We all use, or we are all in a group text. So the haybide, the guys that are cutting, the guys that are merging, the guys that are back at the bunk, the guys that are driving truck, there's 15 of us all in one group text message. I'll put in the text message where we're going. The guys driving truck and keep an eye on things as far as where I'm at. The guys back at the bunk kind of know what's going on, like where's the last truck, what's going on here and there. Like earlier, for example, we are east of the farm, and I didn't want the mergers to get too far ahead of us. We only wanted 20 acres between the merger and the chopper. And all the truck drivers were monitoring the weather towards home to give us an idea of how fast this rain was moving in. And we had several times where it was raining at home, however, it was not raining at the field. So he's got enough on. We probably shouldn't load that Peterbilt this much because it doesn't quite have the power it needs to, yeah. No, I've never grown a beard. No, can't say that I have. Alright, we've got Alex in here now, and we started the live stream. I think we were finishing loading her, weren't we? Or was that? No, I forget that. Doesn't matter. We are down to three windrows left in this field. And I need to get a little drink here. I need a little drinky poop. Oh, don't you worry. It's not what you think. It's just actually water. I don't want anybody to think that I'm drinking alcohol here. This is water, don't worry. Yeah. Alrighty. That coffee. That's all I usually have in the chopper. Water and coffee. But yeah. So right this part of the field here. Turn you guys around that way. Turn around, yeah. Right about in this part of the field is where we had Trump 2020 planted into a few years ago. Yeah. So, and we're down to the last little bit. 685 people in here. Does our farm have cats? Yes, there's some cats running around. It's nothing that we don't feed them or anything like that. No. Miller Lite time. Yes, I hear ya. I'll grab me a beverage when I get done here. Burnt Dairy is going to be right across the road from the last field that we have to chop. So I will be sure to get something out of the adult beverage case when I drive by that place. So, yeah. Somebody said they know exactly the field I'm on. I think that was Adam, wasn't it? Trump 2024. Has anybody seen the news where Trump has, I don't know if he went on Mike Tyson's podcast or something, but he's aligning himself in some way, shape, or form with Mike Tyson, and the liberals are going nuts over that. I don't know why, but oh well. Kind of funny, really. Oh, I got a low battery on my camera that you guys are witnessing everything through. I think it's charging, but it's just got a low battery. So, we are about to the end of the live stream anyhow. Do we get a discount at Burnt Dairy? No, we don't. You would think that being a producer at Burn, that we would get some kind of a discount for their convenience stores. No, we don't. We don't. The stores are owned, it's kind of separate from Burnt Dairy anyway, so I can kind of understand that. But yeah, there's only 6 or 7 of us that produce milk for Burnt Dairy anyways, and we don't get any kind of a discount or anything. So, yeah. I don't know how many producers there used to be at Burn, but yeah, there's only like 6 or 7 now. So, let's see here. I've got... Good, my nephew's in behind me. Might be able to get it on the next 2 trucks here. Yes. But it has been an awesome crop of second cotton here. Alright. text everybody and say we're done with this field. With the next field, they got to drive right by anyway, so no sense in texting anybody. Hello. We're gonna see how far we get. It's merged. Well, if I do burned area, I'm gonna need my truck out of there too. Are you sure Mike didn't grab it already? Yeah, but I told Andrew that Mike could ride over with somebody and get it. Yeah, so check, make sure they didn't. How close to home are they? They must be there already, right? Alright. Yeah, right. Yeah, that'll have to be gotten out of there if we get burned there. I didn't want to run these guys past 7 o'clock tonight, but if it's just a little bit, hell with it. I'll get it. Yeah, I could leave them loaded. Yeah. Okay. I'll see it. Yeah. Oh, that was my father. We've got a couple of pickups over here. Mike was going to grab one. And we've got to find a way for the other one to get out of here. So, we've got to sort that. And Upstate bought out Bern. Upstate only bought one processing plant from Bern. Buster Timms on the adult beverages, eh? Yeah, Upstate Farms bought the milk plant that Bern owned on Oneida Street. That was their oldest plant. And Bern is working back and forth. They're getting milk from Bern here and there and whatever like that. So, yeah. Yes, the Easy Clean did the connecting rod delete. And we're going to buy another Easy Clean unit. That motor is that's not their problem. You know, it's not the result of it being an Easy Clean pressure washer itself. I think it's a Honda engine that's in that one. So it had oil in it and everything. I don't know why the rod went through the block, but it did. So yeah. Alright, down to one more windrow. My battery's dying or is depleting itself on the one camera here. And we're going to sign off here in just a couple of minutes. Once we get turned around and head back the other way, we will be signing off. How long have we been on here for? An hour and 15 minutes. So, yeah. Depending on how much recliner chair time or how long I can stay awake in the recliner tonight, I ought to be able to get that one video edited up, kicked out here for tomorrow. But that may not be till Tuesday that you get that video. Oh, is this going to fit on this truck? That's the real question. You got haylage spit all over his hood from what was on the auger. Alrighty. So, we're just about to the end of the field here, folks. So I want to thank everybody for joining in today on the old live stream. I do apologize for the audio being mute on the beginning of it, but it is what it is. We got some super chats that came along my way. I want to thank you guys for sending those along as well. Put those to good use. And yeah, maybe the next live stream we do will be from combine. As soon as we get done with second cutting here, we are going to roll into cotton wheat. Of course, I have to wait for the weather, but that's all I gotta put on him. So there we go. He got him loaded. Got a little bit more to put on, and then that is gonna do it for this field here. So that's going to do it for this video, folks, or this live stream. Sarah's rolling in here. We'll put this last little bit on her, and then we're going to roll into the next field. So take it easy, folks. We will catch you at the next one.